What up? Your boy Savage, aka Sevloke. You tuning in to Sevloke Tales. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you for the interactions. Let's get to this video. Story time with the Savage, man. And I want to take you to a time, bro, when I actually was going to the club out here, right? I started going to the club with my baby bro. And at first, I got out the penitentiary, bro, and I really was not a club type of individual. My baby bro, though, on the other hand, he became obsessed with the clubs. One big reason is because this fool started going to the club and he had a good name in the clubs out here. So kind of he got the keys to the city, bro. This fool's, a pretty boy thug type of individual. He pulls a lot of females. So he started mastering the club scene. He knew the bouncers at clubs. He knew the owners at clubs. And he could go to a club and there could be a line and this fool just basically would walk up and ask to speak to certain individuals that own the club, and they would let this fool in and wouldn't even make this fool stand in line. A backstory about me and my bro. Me and my bro were actually co-defendants on our case. He was 14 when we actually filed. I was 18 when we filed, and my brother got a juvenile life case. And he went to YOS till he was 21. So he missed all of his teens. He basically was still a baby, a kid when he got hammed up on our case. And I was 18, and I got 10-year sentence, and I did seven on it. And when he gets out, he really wants to party because he missed all his teenage years, bro. Like, he still had the kid mentality in him, and that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to fulfill himself with the club scene and partying. Plus, he's a handsome young man, so, him being introduced to all kinds of females and women, he loved that. And he always would try to get me to go to the club, but I really didn't like the club because I don't really like individuals. I kind of was antisocial with individuals. If you weren't from the hood, you were no good type. And I was always, declining to go to the club with this fool. And one night he had hit me up for Halloween Eve or Halloween. And he's like, hey, bro, we haven't got to, gig it for a minute. It's going to be good. Why don't you slide to the club with me? You're going to be with my peoples. They're going to let us in. And at first I didn't really want to go. But then I started feeling like, maybe we should go fellowship as brothers. This is my baby bro. I haven't really got to party with this fool for a long time. And I gave in and I said, yeah, bro, let's do it. Let's go, have a good night. So it was Halloween, and I remember around the same time in East Denver, let me see if I can put this on, a situation had occurred where, Alexa, bedroom light on.
Okay.
So a situation had occurred in East Denver, and it occurred like on 32nd and Downing where the Conocos was the old Conocos. They had knocked it down recently, but a situation occurred because that Conoco where it used to actually be, that was the only gas station in the east side around that area, and then the next gas station was far out. Well, at that gas station, everybody in the hood used to go to that gas station. They had a car wash. They had gas tanks. They had food. It was a grocery store in the hood, right? And you liable to run into anybody at that gas station because everybody be pulling up to that gas station. You run into enemies, fools you have problems with. You run into the homies from long ago. You run into fools that, you gonna get into, some drama in. And the Park Hill Blood fools roll up to, I don't know what they did and why they were going over there, but I think they were washing their cars. And then the Trey Gangsta Crips, they roll up to the gas station and they spot each other and they start tripping with each other at the gas station. And they both pull out pistols and they shoot each other. They both die. And they were both factors from their hoods. TT Mac was a factor from Bloods. PK, his name tells it all, Paul Root Killer, you know, he was a factor from Trey Gangsta Crip, and they were both shooters and they kill each other. So both sides are tripping with each other at this time. Downtown is a perfect spot to actually go catch fools slipping also, because everybody parties. Lodo's Market, downtown is where everybody pulls up at. And a lot of fools catch each other slipping after the club, you know. And that's another reason why I really didn't want to just go down there, you know what I'm saying? Because it was just always negative. You're always going to find some type of drama down there. So this Halloween Eve, I give into and I say, yeah, let's go. You know, pull up, pick me up. He's like, oh, yeah, bro, it's going to be good. You know, I'm on my way. He comes, picks me up. We go back to his girl's house, some female that he's chilling with. And we start getting ready. I think I even got costumed up for the costume party, because it was a costume party at Club Purples. So I throw on the costume, you know, I do the Bones Jones, have the tuxedo. I look kind of Chris, all costume up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's going to be a good night. We pre-gaming, we're drinking. And then we head out downtown. And when we head out downtown, we park like off in the distance from downtown and walk, because it's free parking. But on Saturdays and Fridays, it's hard to find parking. So we had to walk. And then on the way over there, we're kind of pulling up to different bars, different clubs. And, you know, we're kind of having drinks and just fellowshipping and having a good night for Halloween. And we go to Club Mints. That was a club that my brother was always going to. Reggae on the Roof. Chances, different clubs that were over there. We're club hopping, right? Well, he's like, hey, bro, they're having the homies, a couple of my partners are going to be at Club Purple. And Club Purple is where everybody goes. All the gangsters go. Everybody goes up there. So you liable to run into anybody. We go into Club Purples. We pull up to Club Purples. There's actually a line. My brother goes and tells the bouncer to go get the owner. Well, that owner comes out and he's like, oh, bro, you know, you can't have too many people, but this is enough. Nobody else can come with you. So my brother's all right. We go in, and right when you go into Club Purples, off on the right, we see some fools that we knew. The homie Payback from 4 Trey Avalons, and some other fools from 83rd Solo. We see them fools, so we go show our respect. We's like, you know, it feels good. Everybody's dapping up. We took shots with them fools. Well, when we walk in, I kind of notice off in the distance in this corner of Club Purple, there's like 3-4 fools right there, and all their eyes automatically just focus in on us. So I told my bro, watch these fools in the left. Because at this time, I'm on my toes. And like I said, it's always some drama with fools. So I'm already on my toes. We take shots with the homie Payback. We push into the club. It's me, my bro, a couple of his homies, their girls. And, you know, we get a spot in Club Purples right here. But where we go, it's like kind of right across for where them fools was. And we get over there, and it's enough spot for we could chill. There's some couches right here. We start buying drinks. They spend a gang of money. They get the pineapple juice and vodka and cranberry juice. And, you know, we're taking shots out the bottle. Well, where them fools are, I could feel like tension, bro. And they're kind of just looking. They don't like our aura. So I kind of just like, I'm in that zone now. So I start striking up gang signs and literally focusing in on them fools because they were irritating me. So, you know, you could tell them fools start talking amongst each other. And we're chilling. I said, hey, homie, these fools are getting on my nerves. My brother's like, yeah. So my brother kind of starts looking over there while the girls that were with us like, nah, just have a good time. Because they already know us. So, boom, we're chilling. Then Little John and the East Side Boys come on. And it's that, if you want, gon' throw it up. If you want, gon' throw it up. It's talking about throwing up your hood, right? So automatically everybody starts throwing up who we from. You know, we throwing up our neighborhood. I look off where them fools are, and there's a fool on the couch, and he's up, and this fool's the cronkest one out of that group. He starts throwing up gang signs, boom, boom, boom. He starts boom, 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 boom. And he looks in my direction, and it pissed me off more because he looked, and he kind of just like started throwing the gang sign, boom. So then I make eye contact with this fool and I hit him up, boom, big. And I said, boom, boom. And then this fool looks at me and he throws it up again, boom. So I told my brother, like, I'm about to slide this fool, homie. Well, when the song cuts off to go to the next song, that fool makes eye contact with me again. I said, hey, come here. But I said aside, I said, come here, homie, come here. And this fool comes up. But when he comes up, I see something in his right hand. And it looked like a knife. It looked like it was metal. So when he gets up to me, as soon as it gets up to me, he got to the side. I didn't say nothing else. So I just took off and this fool just folded in the middle of the club and just went to sleep. And I booted this fool in the face. Boom. While his homies are watching and they don't run up for this fool. My brothers ran up and started pissing this fool. Boom, boom, boom. So it set off a riot in the club. The security tries to run up. They can't get a hold of me. I'm like, boom. We elbow ourselves out the club and we go outside and we start tripping with everybody in the club. The cops come, we bail. But yeah, the Red Rag, I think he was going to try to shank me. I had to slide that fool, bro. You know what it is, man. Your boy Savage. Let's go.